Hi everyone, this is Sean from Teaching Python. I'm on vacation this week, and because it's summer and it's time to relax and reflect on things, and continuing our series on AI and education, I wanted to introduce you to a concept. Maybe not that much of an education component yet because this is brand new and we're still learning how it works, but this is something called MCP, or Model Context Protocol. An MCP is a special kind of API that conforms to a format that allows large language models to use that API in really neat and interesting ways. So think about like the last time you used an API and you asked it to look up information about the latest sports scores, right? And maybe it was able to figure that out by like doing a search on the internet and then using that search to as a prompt to feed back into the model. But MCPs are even cooler than that because they provide a structured way for models to go get information from various sources on the internet and have that be accurate, up-to-date information. So instead of guessing at what the sports score is, it's getting the real information from that endpoint in a way that the model can understand it, process it, and use it in a much richer way. And what's really interesting about this is that this also unlocks something called Agentic AI, where the AI can act as an agent on your behalf because these MCPs also define actions that the model can perform on your behalf in a structured way. So because I'm traveling and I've flown this week, let's talk about another kind of agent, which is a travel agent. So let's think about the interaction that you have with a travel agent to book a vacation. You might call the agent and ask them information about what trips are available, or what the airfare to your favorite destination is like, or maybe what are the specials this week, right? And that's an example of an MCP interaction where the model might be trying to retrieve information from that endpoint and use it to give you a better response. But when you go to the next level, right, with an MCP, you can also define actions that it can take. So not only can the MCP provide information about those airfares and flights, it also gives the model the opportunity to book those flights on your behalf and to give you a confirmation number in return. So these MCPs are really powerful. They're brand new. We're seeing a lot of new places that are bringing them out. This is the latest trend, unlocking this whole power of agentic APIs, or agentic AI, excuse me. And so being able to do these things is some of the latest cutting edge stuff. So keep an eye on this space, look for the MCP term, look for agentic AI, and recognize that it's just really kind of a special kind of API that you can even write yourself. More on that to come. So for Teaching Python, this is Sean signing off.